could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Yeah, and times are changing everywhere. Do we dream and do we dare? It's up to you, the door is open wide. Feel the rhythm of today, learn the part and join the play.
All right, e-brake set, Happy New Year. Look at that, 2023 was quite a year. Man, was it ever. And I'm really grateful for everything that we got through last year. It was incredible in my mind because we were able, as Seattle Tree Care, to help more clients and people with their trees than ever before. It was just a huge year for us. Thanks everyone for making that possible. We love sharing these videos with you. Hope you all had a great New Year's and holidays and all that. And welcome to 2024, here we go. We are on Capitol Hill. They don't call it Capitol Hill for nothing. It's slippery, we got leaves. Here's our beautiful tree. Holy cow, look at the size of this. So this is a tree of heaven. What an incredible tree. What I know about them, they come from a region in China, and they're actually considered in King County where we live to be a noxious weed. And if you ask me, that's a heck of a weed. It's got to be 75 feet tall. We know it's over 47 inches diameter right here at standard height. Look at that. The reason we're removing it is it's totally dead. Look at that. I also know when these trees die, they get extremely brittle, and it's going to be slippery for our climber up there. Wow, look at that. Just like turning pages on a book. That is not a good sign when you're living in a house, you know, right next to a tree. So for all those homeowners out there, if you ever see really flaking bark like this, or sheets of it falling off, that's a real good sign you should have your tree looked at by a qualified arborist. In this case, we got a permit to remove the tree because it was dead. Look at this. That is wild. I'm gonna set this crane up. There's not a lot of places that I can set up.
I think it would be all right.
It's interesting because this truck could turn around and cab forward into that Subaru. And it would actually, we could do a little bit of chipping with this thing. These limbs, I don't know if you've ever chipped these, but they're really kinked and they don't like to go into the chipper too well. Okay. I'm gonna be good for weight, a lot of weight though. Just look at that one J-hooked. Like I would think we would want to take that in one, like over the roof kind of thing. You're just gonna be in a lot of awkward positions. It's gonna be, you know. Okay, so.
What do you want chainsaw-wise?
I'll take 200. There's one in the grapple we could use. Probably we'll need a 500.
Yep, okay.
And eventually we'll need the 66.
Okay.
Headache? I really see you're gonna need that tie-in, and in my mind, don't be afraid to put it higher on. I mean, I feel it's gonna pay off way better. Yep. Almost like where that bird came from, it was below that. Yeah. It's a sign. Hey Richard.
Yeah.
How much have you used the grapple truck?
3 times.
It's all right. Okay, I'm liking my setup. And are we on the same page when we're thinking of taking the whole thing back to the crotch?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's kind of what I was thinking. Pretty cool. We're working on our first pick here. First pick of the new year, I guess. Vessel's stretching way out there. Kind of looked at this a couple different ways, and we're thinking about kind of opening up the middle, keeping a high tie-in for him on the left, and that's going to allow him to work over the fragile house more easily. Yeah, stay tuned. This should be a good one. Okay, ready when you are. Okay, there goes the butt like we were thinking. For being dead, that way is more than I thought. That's 38. Okay, ground crew, looks like we're gonna have to rotate this counterclockwise. So that first tip coming down, we'd go uphill with it, is what I was thinking. Just taking my time, trying not to break stuff.
Tune in and break away. Forget our fear of what comes after. We'll hold on for better days. Let our past begin to shatter. Days like these, we can see the way to live out a new chapter. Tides coming our way as we move closer to what matters. Times like these, they come and go, so let this feeling grow. Finally see what we've always known, so let this feeling grow. These days come to life like a river keeps on winding. We know this is our time. Keep the memories that we're finding. Come and go, so let this feeling grow. Finally see what we've always known, so let this feeling grow.
Hi, I'm Brian. Got a house here on Capitol Hill in Seattle that we've been at since the late 80s, and I've taken good care of it from terms of the landscaping. It's been largely professionally installed. We've put in a number of trees over the years, and some trees were existing over the past years. So I noticed that one of the trees, a three-trunked tree that I've learned is the tree of heaven, I believe. One of the large trunks was dead. I had it inspected by an arborist and a tree company that I've worked with before, not Seattle Tree Care. The good people, professionals who've done some other work for us and helped keep alive our infected birch trees with some injections, and they agreed that this was a problem tree. And initially we talked about taking out just one trunk that was affected, but I figured that would take away the balance of the tree and postpone the inevitable of the whole tree dying. I got a bid to have it removed from the other company, and also decided to get a competitive bid from Seattle Tree Care, which was slightly lower, maybe by about 10%, and I decided they're both competent, well-regarded companies, and so I went with Seattle Tree Care based upon a better bid, but I wanted it done professionally. I'm aware of the restrictive rules in Seattle. It's a bit of a pain insofar as we had to pay for an arborist report to state the obvious because of city requirements and permitting and all that. But that was several months ago. We're now in early January 2024, and basically set a date to have this done. You know, got the groundwork done. Seattle Tree Care, was and is professional in terms of their approach to it, in terms of their communication.
We love using the communication made by Synetics. It's a great way for the whole crew to be talking and communicating together.
The week of the job, they came and posted the no parking signs on the street, and on the morning of the job, they showed up with a small army of about one truck, another giant crane, another massive truck that was counting the axles to carry away the tree, and also a stump grinder, I believe, is here. And they're doing the job. It's been going on, let's see, right now it's about 1:20. They've been at it probably since about 8:30 or so. Looks like they're getting close to the end of taking what's remaining.
Finally see what we've always known, so let feel and grow. Times like these, times like these.
Right on, wow. Look at that, I think what time is it? It's time to like or subscribe, let's go. Was that fun or what? A couple of those picks I wasn't so sure about, honestly. We really talked it out, Russell, myself, and the ground crew. And for being the first crane job of the year, I'm happy with it. We can always do better, and that's where we're headed. So we're just getting warmed up here for 2024. Really cool. See, it's 2 o'clock. Stump grinder should be done in an hour or so. Yeah, talk about challenges on this job. I mean, honestly, it was kind of a sleeper of a job because when I initially looked at it, our other project manager really warned me that it was a sketchy tree. I didn't think it was going to be as far gone as it was. And this time of year, when that wood is dead, it's super hard and slippery. So, I mean, it's just, there's moss up there. Russell, our arborist and climber, did an amazing job. But the challenges were just navigating around the canopy in a safe way for him. It's also a real brittle wood, and when it's brittle, under tension it can snap, break off in sections. You saw probably some of the smaller twigs just kind of break off. So yeah, challenges there. I was also surprised how heavy it was. For being a dead deciduous tree, here I thought it was going to be lighter, but those picks were, right up there. I think, it was 6,200 was the heaviest pick. And can't thank you guys enough. Thanks for watching.